How's everybody doing? Feeling?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it. I
Okay.
don't want to talk about it. Actually, no. Let me talk about it. Let me talk about it.
Go ahead.
Fuck Cuphead. Fuck
Sorry.
the developers of Cuphead. Fuck that little bird. Fuck the airplane. Fuck the baby bird. Fuck all of it.
Not the baby bird. What the baby bird do?
The baby
Nah,
bird's a
the
bitch.
the baby bird is worse than the bigger bird.
The baby
Damn.
bird is a bitch. Okay. Baby bird is a bitch.
Okay. You good now?
Yeah, I'm good now. Thank you. I need it off
Okay.
my. Didn't get off of my chest.
Oh,
My
All
chest
right.
was-
welcome back for another installment, y'all. KJ's going through it.
Sure
Right.
was.
I'm Soju. We rocking from the grave right now. Your girl's half dead.
Right.
Wake the fuck
Sorry.
up. You better wake the fuck up.
Dude, it's my fault for taking a nap, but
Mm-hmm.
we're here. We in it.
We in it. And
We
we
are in
are
it.
unhinged and unfiltered.
Yes.
Ugh. Listen, I'm still a little bit of a crackhead from my previous stream.
I
You
mean,
have to
you,
deal with me.
it's fine. We need the energy.
What is that
We
in
Sure
my
need the
hair?
energy.
do.
Is that on my screen? No, it's in my hair. What is
You
that?
got some lit in your hair?
Bro, oh
Funny as
no.
fuck.
Hold on. Hold on. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me. I'm a little vain. What is that? What
I
is
was
it?
going to try and fix my
Oh,
camera color situation, but I am sharing my whole screen, so
that bitch won't come
uh,
out. What the fuck?
everybody would see what's on my computer.
Mm. Put the
Y'all gonna see
porn
all of
away
Tina's
and do it,
porn.
Tina.
I mean, if I'm being honest, like, can we like just talk about that real quick? I know, I mean, this is not the topic at hand, but like, we do talk about sex a lot anyway. But like,
Tina be watching all kinds of
how many?
crazy kinky shit, bro.
No.
Tina be Tina be watching
I just
motherfuckers
want
swinging
to
from a
know,
vine.
like, am I like the weird one? Like, how many people watch porn like on a desktop versus their phone? Because I do my
See,
phone.
Depends on
Like,
the mood.
I
You
can't
see,
feel
be
me?
in my
I think
chair. Like,
I got
yeah,
a dick.
Tina, yeah, I was about to say
true.
we've talked about this before, where
Okay.
it's like women don't. I don't think
Right.
they be in their chair, bro. Like, cause
If you
I'm
do,
with you
you're
on the
different.
phone, bro. Like, I
All
mean,
you
I
gotta
think
do
you
is
just
just gotta
have
put
a
the foot up. You just gotta put the foot up. You feel
That's
me?
a
not.
And
lot.
you
First of
just
all,
you grab
I gotta.
the wand and you
I
just go
am
to
not that
town. You feel
flexible.
I,
me? You got the
First
you
of
got
all,
the
I
time.
got a pillow in my chair. I ain't ruining this fucking pillow, bro.
I had to see my toes for a second. Sorry
I
about
was
that.
about to say for free.
Right.
For free,
For
bro.
free.
For free. Ugh.
All right. Well, on the
It's just
topic of sex,
Y'all wanna hear a
our
story?
yes, actually,
Never mind. I was gonna lie about Tina. I was gonna lie. Never mind.
I was gonna lie on Tina Ghost. Crazy.
that's crazy. I was so happy and ready for this story until you said that. I'm like, okay, and I would have just been staring at y'all like this, like you really gonna believe this man?
I'm gonna say it anyway. So one time,
God.
it was we was in college. You feel me? Tina had her phone open. She realized her phone was open. Tina was watching two small people peg each other, bro. I was like, Tina, what the fuck is you watching, dog? What is that?
Yo, that
not
What's the vibes?
bro. What's the
not I'm
vibes?
not I'm
I'm
Jake from State Farm.
what's
that
up,
a
State Farm, Jake?
Well, welcome
oh man.
in, State Farm Jake. The vibes are sex.
I was about
The vibe is sex,
The vibes are sex.
I mean,
bro.
honestly,
Straight
State
dick to the
Farm
forehead.
State Farm Jake's the vibe. Y'all don't remember his phone sex commercial?
That was A1 content, bro. What are you wearing?
Khakis.
Khakis.
Oh yeah. Fucking-
Bro.
Oh,
oh my god.
But on the
oh boy.
topic of sex, our topic for tonight is Why is there a double standard for men and women when it comes to sleeping around?
Oh, simple,
Oh.
right? Simple. It's real
Mm-hmm.
simple, right? Man, with the dangalangs, you feel me? We can put it anywhere, anytime, anyone. Ain't no problem, right? Use the man if you do that. But if you was a lady and you suck more than 2 dicks, you're a whore.
I love that
Yeah.
it's always
Up
two.
the
Why
street,
only? Yeah. Why only two?
a night walker. Cause
No,
the
Night
first one
Walker.
was the first one you just wanted to try it out. You feel me? Ain't nothing
Mm-hmm.
wrong with that. You know,
The
you was
second
young and
one was an
dumb. The
accident, bro.
second one, the
I
second one
tripped.
you wanted it. The second one you just wanted to see if you liked it. The third one is when you become a hoe.
Oh
I,
my
The third
god.
one is when you become a hoe.
I don't know what to tell. Like, bro, I tripped. I'm clumsy, bro. It just kept
Right.
happening. There's a lot of banana peels around, bro. I like,
Right.
like, have you ever walked into a room covered in banana peels? I was like traumatized.
And that's how
No,
Soju became the throat goat.
I'm just
Screaming.
the.
Screaming.
I am not.
That's
That's
facts. I came in at the perfect time. I gotta explain this every day.
Nah, the on the real though, the State Farm like phone sex commercial was probably the best State Farm commercial. I'm
Yeah.
sad that they got
Yeah.
rid of Jake, bro.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to OG Jake. Like, don't get me
He,
wrong, I like Black Jake, but like, what happened to like
maybe he actually started like
maybe sorry
Maybe
what?
acting.
acting. Like
Oh, maybe,
he actually got like acting jobs more than just, a couple of lines in a commercial.
maybe.
If
Um,
that's the case, good for him. And even if
Right.
that's not the case, good for him for having the commercials because you're a legend.
facts. But all just aside, I'm gonna be serious. I don't know why there is a double standard, but the double standard is stupid. Like I remember like in middle school when like we was talking about like hoes and shit. Like I feel like middle school is like when you get introduced to like hoe shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, she a
Yeah.
hoe, she a hoe, date some hoes. You feel me? That's like middle school esque bullshit, right? I just thought it was weird because like as a dude, right, you're like considered the man if you be fucking a lot of women. But as a woman, if you like fuck a lot of dudes, you a hoe. And you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to like protect your flower, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, if I'm supposed to be fucking all these women, but the women ain't supposed to let me fuck, who the fuck am I fucking?
Right.
The
I've actually
boys.
Yup, that's exactly it. It's not
Bussy boys.
Pussy boys.
Bussy boys. Straight bussy.
Bro.
because I have seen that argument before. It's like if women ain't supposed to be fucking, but men are supposed to be fucking. Who they fucking?
Bro,
And it's like, bro, the
The
boys.
boy.
bro, listen.
What are you talking
And like,
about?
no offense to all those who are team Bussy, but I don't want Bussy, all right? I want coochie, all right? I want the organic, fresh off the farm pussy, bro.
Fresh off the vine.
I want
She
the
goes
bro,
crazy.
bro. Like Bussy probably hit different, but that's just not my cup of tea. Like if I go to Starbucks and I order some coochie tea and they give me some Bussy frappuccino, I'm gonna be pissed. This is not what I ordered. I ain't finna drink
Bro.
this.
My bad. The entire time you were saying that, all I remembered is the stupid audio I used for like that Instagram reel I posted. It's like, y'all ever try Bussy? Great. It's like great place. Had a great time. Y'all should really try some Bussy. It's like I tried it a second time. It was just as good the second time as it was the first. Try some Bussy. Like,
Bro.
oh,
But it's like crazy, bro. Like let them girls fuck.
bro, I I don't know. It's the whole weird shit with like purity culture. And don't get me started on that shit because the idea of a purity ball where your father gives you like essentially a promise ring and you have to promise your father that you're not going to have sex until marriage is
Mm-mm.
fucking weird.
It is
Wait,
It's
wait,
very
wait. Where they do
weird.
that at? Hold on, hold on, hold on. This
Not
is new to
here.
KJ.
Not here.
This is new to KJ. What you talk about?
the Bible Belt. I'm from the South.
Mm-hmm.
That's that Florida shit.
It's honestly, it's not even Florida shit. It's like Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama,
So
the Bible Belt.
so let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Motherfuckers take their daughters to this fucking ball and be like, "Hey, daughter, I need you to promise your virginity to me."
Yup.
And no one
Yes.
thinks that shit sounds a tad bit creepy.
Dude,
Nope.
it is a church event.
That's weird.
Like it is organized by the church. The girls all show up in like white dresses because there is a dress code. The girls wear white, the daddies wear whatever because, it's a man. There's not really a whole lot
So
of fashion for men, you know what I'm saying?
they're wearing white like it's a goddamn wedding, bro. What
Mhm.
is up with parents and the incest, bro? Like
Like
the weird incestual shit, it gotta go. It
like
gotta. This is not Game of Thrones.
they get a purity ring and everything, and you wear it on your ring finger like it's your like wedding ring. Fucking yeah.
Now listen, I can understand if you want to save yourself till marriage for whatever reason, whether it be religion, your beliefs, whatever, cool. But the part that's just weird is like, why is your daddy giving you a pure like
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
we- it should be your choice and it should be like you should just get one. Like you just
yeah.
go and buy whatever one you want. And if your daddy want to pay for it, I mean, he probably is gonna pay for it because you're a kid. But like
Mhm.
for him to be like, hey daughter, this is your purity ring. I want you to wear this every day so you can fight temptation. And when you see those boys, you don't think about hopping on a dick because riding penis is a sin.
Now, if you
Put
want
this
to
on.
just put them onto the fact that they have Bussy. Bussy is an option.
So let me ask you this then, right? Like I know dudes also like vow for purity and shit. Does the like their mom give them a purity ring? Like how does that
Nope.
work?
Nope.
So it's
It is
just a
only it's
strictly
only it's only for the
That's
girls.
father daughter kind of situation. So
crazy.
what if
Yes.
like I'm a single mom with a daughter? I can't take my girl to the purity ball.
I think maybe some do.
Oh, okay. Or I don't know if I had to like go find like the closest male role model she had. Like that's the pastor to give
Right.
her the goddamn
The-
ring.
Ask her brother to give her the ring, bro.
That's all right. All right. That shit is crazy, bro. Not the goddamn brother.
No,
Oh
but
my word.
it's so fucking weird because there's such it's I mean it's just the patriarchy. It's just the patriarchy. I'm not gonna hold you. When I was coming into this, I thought we were just talking about double standards with men and women in general, like not just sexually.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Because I was about to be like, it's like, bro, because tell me how women can be bi, but men can't be
I
bi.
was thinking
Let's
that.
talk about
And
it.
if you
Let's
want,
talk
we
about it.
can actually make that the topic. That
Let's
was
talk
another
about it.
one. So fuck it,
Let's
let's
talk
do
about it.
it.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
uh, go
That
ahead.
I don't it's
well,
weird.
I'm bi,
Yeah.
and like, granted, I didn't come out until like life. Like, I didn't come out until I was like 5. Um, but I felt old. Oh Lord, 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 my 10-year reunions this year, Lord.
Bro, mine is coming up at some
I ain't
point.
going to mine. I'm saying
I'm
it
I
now.
ain't going to mine either. But like when I was single, I was seeing a bisexual man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember having this conversation with you before, KJ. Like, I think you asked us if we would it's like, would you date a bisexual man? And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Like, why would I? Like,
And
why
you're
am
one of
I?
the few that
I
cares,
know.
That would,
bro.
yeah.
I had a friend that she would be like, men can't be bi, and I'm like, what are you talking
So
about? And
wild.
she's like, it's okay for women to be bi. She's like, I think every woman's a little gay.
I
And
also
I'm
don't agree
like,
with that statement.
what are you talking about? And she's like, nah, because if he likes dick, he's gay. And I'm like, what are we talking about? And it turns like this was back in high school. I don't know if her views have changed. I've fallen off with her, people go in their separate directions. But she's later come out as a bisexual woman. And I'm like, I hope your views have changed because I can't
Probably not.
imagine somebody
Probably
telling
not.
you that all because you like coochie that automatically invalidates that you also are attracted to men. Like, what are you talking
Mhm.
about?
So I know I told you both of you this story, but for the podcast, I'm gonna say the story again. So I remember I had this friend. We're gonna call her Jill, right? Jill had just recently like come to terms with being bi. Like she always knew, she always knew she was bi, but like she comes from like a very religious background. She's Caribbean, so like being anything but straight is frowned upon, right?
Yeah.
So she had like this whole heart to heart with both me and my girlfriend about how she struggled with being bi, and then when she finally came out, dudes only wanted her for threesomes, and women didn't really like validate her bi-ness. They're like, oh, you're just playing gay or you're playing straight, like you gotta pick a team essentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a very like heartfelt heart to heart, and she wasn't crying, but it was like tears in her eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like she was saying about like how she struggled with her family, like her mom pretty much like won't acknowledge it. Her cousin, who's like a sister to her, like doesn't feel comfortable around her now. A whole bunch of crazy shit, right? So then I don't remember how the conversation led to this, but Tiara had asked her like, hey Jill, would you date a bi guy, right? Like a dude that's bi. And Shorty goes, no, that nigga sucked dick. When I tell you my goddamn jaw hit the ground, I'm like, Shorty, we just spent like 30, 45 minutes talking about your bi experience. And then when we
Right.
ask about this fictional dude who's literally just as bi as you're like, nah, the nigga licked a dick, so he's gay. Like, bro, stop. What are we doing for real? And like I know quite a few like out bi women, most of them are black, that are like, nah, fuck
Yeah.
no. Like I get it's what's the word I'm looking for? Hypocritical, but like
Mhm.
it is what it
Is
is.
I feel is that just a thing in the black community? Because the friend that
Yes.
I told you about that is like the later came out as by herself that was
Was
telling me that she was black. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like a black community exclusive, but out of all the bi women that I know, the ones that are cool with dating a bi guy, they're not black.
Mm. I'm not
Now,
gonna hold
granted,
you.
I only know maybe 6 or 7 bi women. But out of the 6 or 7, only 2 of them are cool with it, and both of them aren't black. One of them is you, Soju.
Mm. Okay. I mean, I guess, but I'm not gonna hold you. That one got by guy before my current boyfriend, because my boyfriend actually skincare, and by skincare I mean he at least washes his face. Was the cleanest dude I had ever been with. The cleanest one. Straight men are atrocious at times. I'm sorry about it.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh man. Yeah, nah. Just the clean. I was surprised. I was surprised how clean it was. And then I
Yeah.
found out he was bi, and I'm like, you know what? That makes more sense. I
Gotta make
mean,
sure
that
the
makes.
bussy's clean. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta make sure the bussy's clean. Like right now, he in some cool, but he might have to get some. He might have to pass up some bussy later. But like, all jokes aside, I really do feel for bi men, because like to to have your like manhood um like discredited because like you like both. But if you were a woman, it would be like, oh, that's so cool. You like both.
Yeah.
Yay. But like as a dude, it's like whether you get it from both spectrums, right? Like a lot of women are like, nah, I ain't with that shit. And
Mhm.
a lot of dudes are like, nah, I'm not with that shit. And I just feel for them. I really do. Like I didn't realize like how bad it was until um my friend Tamia was explaining it to me, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to think that way too. I used to think like, yo, if you're a dude and you lick a dick, you're gay. Like there's no buy for a dude, bro. There's no buy for a dude. But she broke it down to me, and she was like, if women have the capability of being bi, so do men, right?
Yeah.
And the way how she broke it down, the way how like I understood it was like, let's say for instance, like a dude is just curious, right? He doesn't really know like what he is. He's just curious. He tries dick one good time. And it's like, you know what? I'm really not feeling this. Does that make him gay forever now? Even though he does not like penis? I was like, I mean, I guess not. Because I mean, he tried it and didn't like it. I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of sucked to force him to now be gay, even though he don't like penis. You know. So like, you know, it took a while for me to lose my ignorance, but I get it. I get it. Like it
I I wish I knew more bi men. There was one guy that I worked with. I like he was fun. He was fun to work with, but he when I found that he was bi, me and him started talking about it, and I asked him if he had a stronger preference, men or women, because like even with being bi, there's a spectrum.
mm-hmm.
For me, I have a stronger preference towards men, but honestly, that's 'cause they are more cool with me, to be honest. Like every
Mm-hmm.
time I would go out with a woman, they'd like ghost me as soon as they found out I had a kid because they're like, "Oh, nah." And I had to ask one of my friends about it, and she was like, because she was like, um, she didn't really, she just labeled herself as queer to make it simple. I say like she's a lesbian because she still is attracted to men, but it's really once in a blue moon.
Mm.
Um,
Just letting you
but
know your mic's cutting out a little
I
bit.
know it's. I'm trying to mess with my gain. Hello,
Hello.
there we go. So she explained to me that like it's like lesbians really don't fuck with bi women, and I'm like, for why? And they're like, because you tried dick.
It's
So,
wild.
and they're like it's like they just automatically assume that you're gonna cheat, and that is also a stereotype with like the bi
Bi people.
community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I also heard too a lot of lesbians like they kind of like traumatized because they date like in their past when they were younger they might have dated a girl who claimed to be bi but was just going through like the whole like gay phase thing, and then
Yeah.
once like she phased out of it, it was like, yeah, you know, this is cool, but I'm done. And instead of like the lesbian looking at it as like, okay, this is just like a solo issue, they view it as like a bi issue.
Yeah. But I asked him what his preference was, and he's like, "Oh, I prefer women." And I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, because every time I've slept with a dude, it turned into a dick measuring contest before I could even fuck." And I'm like, "Are you?"
Bro.
It's like what? He's like, "Yeah, like he's like every man I've slept with like had to sit there and whip that shit out, and it's like who's got the bigger dick?" And he's like, "Dude, are we gonna fuck or not? I
No.
don't care who has the bigger dick." And
No,
I
that
had
just proves dudes are still dudes no matter whether they gay or straight, bro. That is such a dude thing to do. Like, listen, I know you finna beat my doonies down, but I gotta see
Beat
whether
my
my dick is bigger
doonies
than yours, you know?
down.
no, I'm
Bro.
not gonna lie, it was the funniest thing I had ever heard. And I'm like, dude, are you dead ass? He's like, yes. The three times I have slept with a man, that happened every single time. And it's like, yo, can we focus at the task at hand, bro? I don't give a fuck about the who has the bigger dick here, bro. Like, what are we talking about? He's like, I'm trying to nut, fam. What are you talking about?
That's a
I mean,
crazy
period.
statement.
Listen.
Oh my
Oh,
god, bro.
I
But
I
nah,
I
I
wish I
think
knew more bi men because that dude was fucking hilarious.
I only know one, and I'm not really sure if he identifies as that. Someone told me he has, but I didn't hear it from the horse's mouth himself. So like, I think I know one. But either way, like, it's stupid. It's really stupid. Like, I like sexuality is like this big, broad spectrum. And I feel like I feel like if we were taught sexuality in school, alongside with like just normal sex ed shit,
Hmm.
a lot of this stuff would have been solved, right? Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
just because someone's bi doesn't mean like they have a bigger chance of cheating on you. It literally just means that like they like both. So like if it's gonna cheat, it's gonna cheat regardless. It didn't matter if there was bi, straight, pan, asexual, whatever. If there's gonna cheat, it's gonna cheat.
Mhm.
The only difference is like a bi person just has like more options to cheat, but they're not more likely to, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know, motherfuckers don't trust, bro.
You know,
Mm.
I mean, listen, I I like, even though like now I know like that shit is dumb. Like I used to think that way. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Mhm.
takes, you have to, the person themselves has to go the extra mile and try to unlearn a lot of that shit. Like if, like, no matter like what we say or what like anyone says, if they don't want to hear it, they're not gonna hear it.
Yeah.
You know, like
Mhm.
if they're like, nah, dudes can't be bi, you lick a dick, you gay. Or like, oh, bi people are more likely to be cheaters or whatever. Like that's just how they're like, no matter what you say, this is their view. Like you can't change that. Which sucks, but it's true. Like
Yeah.
I used to have a lot of like biphobic and transphobic beliefs, but like to me they weren't biphobic or transphobic because like I didn't outwardly hate either group, which, being either one of those phobics is, it's a lot more complex than just saying like, oh, I hate that group. Like if you have certain ideologies, even though they're not like directly harmful, it's still harmful to that group.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Shout out to Bi Men. That motherfucker was funny. But yeah. That aside from that, the only like double standard that I knew of that was like against men was like when it comes to parenting.
What do you mean?
Oh, which is what?
Like m- you know, like a dad changes a diaper, he's father of the year. Mom changes his diaper, it's like, oh,
Oh.
well, that's your baby. Of
Yeah.
course you're gonna change his
Yeah.
diaper.
Yeah.
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 Like, or like, you know, people will see like dad out with their kid like at the park or at the store or something, and like, you know, just like well-meaning, you know, they don't mean any harm by it, but it's inherently just not right. Where it's like a little old lady would come up and it's like, oh, are we babysitting today? It's like, no, bitch, that's his kid. He's
Yep,
parenting. That's what
yep.
he's fucking doing.
Just an active father. That's all I am. You know, just
Right.
just active. You know. Did you see? It's an
Mm.
old video, but there's like a Jimmy Kimmel video where they're going around New York and they're asking dads to say like either the birthdays or the ages of their kids, and
Oh
it
no.
is heartbreaking
I
to
think I did
see
see that.
how many dads can't even tell you, like they got 3 kids and don't know a single of their birthdays. Like
Oh
I can
my
understand,
god.
like like if you at least know one out of the 3, hey, you got a favorite. But damn, none of them.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. When my son was in daycare, when we put him in his first year daycare, so he was only a year old, one of the dads went home with my son's stuff instead of his son's stuff.
Oh Jesus.
And so I had just brought home somebody else's kid shit, and like, cuz they put it in a plastic bag. That's the only way that like I could possibly not fault him on, but like as soon as I saw the sheets, I'm like, these aren't my son's sheets. Who the
Mm-hmm.
fuck is this?
Mm.
um Apparently that same dad picked up the wrong kid at the daycare too. So glad he didn't pick up my baby.
What?
Yeah, like it was.
Wait. How?
Bro, that is more common than you think.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he corrected it right away. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he made it home with the wrong baby.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Bro.
He got a whole son but brought a daughter home. Like, could you imagine?
No, unfortunately, my son's daycare class, his first daycare class was a group of 10 boys.
Oh
There was not a
wow.
single little girl in that room. There was 10 little boys in that room.
Damn.
And I'm not going to hold you. My son and the one little mixed boy in the class were the only ones that weren't white. So, feel like that's why he didn't bring my baby home.
He's like, 2 seasons. 2 seasons. That one got too much melanin on him. All right.
I mean,
Only
I'm not
leaves 8.
gonna hold you. My son is not that.
Oh.
He, the look, My son's also mixed. You feel me? That
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I've told y'all this story where I was dropping my son off. Same daycare class, by the way. Same daycare class. I dropped him off. He went to go like play with one of his little friends that were there, and the teacher looked at me. She looked at my son. She looked at me. She's like, so. She's like eyeing the baby while asking me this question. She's like, "Is your son Asian?" And I was like,
Really, girl.
I looked at my son. I
I
looked
would
back at
hope
her.
so.
That's exactly what the fuck I said to her. I like looked at my son. I looked back at her. Looked back at my son, and I'm like, I hope he is. They ran. I don't know. They ran out of full Asian babies at the Walmart. This is the only one I could get, bro.
Bro.
They said
The
mixed
toner
or
ran out.
nothing.
Yeah. Bro, I
Because
feel like that was her way of asking, is he adopted, without asking, is he adopted?
you could have
feel
just
me?
asked if he was adopted instead of asking me if that boy's Asian. That boy got my whole face.
I was about to say that he literally has your face. So
Yeah.
what's going on here, ma'am?
He's
Yeah.
just light skinned, okay?
No,
baby.
the lady was like, "No, that baby ain't light skinned. That baby white skinned. Okay, that baby's from the mountain of Caucasus. Okay." Shout out to
That-
Cat Williams.
Bro, that Cat Williams skit will forever be my favorite Cat Williams skit, bro. And that
Bro.
baby right now got a credit score of 750 and now as an infant.
Oh boy.
All because you name him Darren don't mean he belongs
Long
to Darren.
there. Oh my god, bro.
trying
But
to
that
think
will
of-
forever be the funniest shit.
Yeah.
Not the community hydrate. I ain't got water, Dante. I got caffeine. A bitch ain't awake.
I don't got no water neither. I got this sparkling ice that I like took a bite out of playing Cuphead.
Please, you're not about to spam me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Damn. That man said drink all the water.
No.
Finish that bottle.
I'm trying to think. I can't really. That's for Soju and KJ. Okay.
Oh, I ain't doing it.
I'll
This
do one
ain't-
more.
I ain't doing it. I got Mountain Dew because I woke up from a nap. I was like half dead talking on the phone to my son. I was in the bed like this.
I'm trying to think. Like, also, if anybody in chat, you could like join in on this. I don't, because I feel like the double standards you guys have set are like.
It's what
be,
I can
like,
think of off the top of my
obvious,
head.
like,
Yeah.
I
Also,
can think of some.
I'm
Go ahead,
streaming.
KJ. I want to hear.
Bro, it's the okay. I'm gonna do a serious one first, then I'll do the joking one. But one is like men ain't allowed to cry. Like yes, we say men can cry, but men can't cry. Like
See,
they've
that's
actually
what-
done like research upon this, right? They did it was like a train station somewhere, and they had a woman crying, and like people immediately were like, "Are you okay? What's going on? Do you need a hug? How can I help?" Da 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 da. The dude crying, bro. It was like he had a force field. Like motherfuckers was like going the long way to avoid him.
I would
That's
avoid
fucked
both
up.
of them. I would avoid both of them. I don't give a fuck. It's a man or a woman crying. I'm leaving them the fuck alone. That shit
Like,
ain't
I
none of
don't
my
know you.
business.
But like, why you crying? Get stabbed? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Not get
I
stabbed.
was just
damn.
worried about you. Like, no, but I really don't like that because it's like obviously something that was generations removed from us, that it was just learned and instilled.
Mhm.
These like gender roles or what have
See,
you,
that's-
and
my
men can
boyfriend tried-
fucking cry. I like when y'all express y'all emotions, okay?
Tina a lot. I cried in front of Tina when we was
Oh
in
my
college, bro.
God.
And Tina cussed me straight the fuck out. She was like, "You don't tighten the fuck up.
Yeah.
You was scaring the hoes. You better stop it."
Not scaring the
What's wrong with you, man? We in a club. What's wrong with you? I don't give a damn. So what if you failed your midterm? Tighten up.
In the
Not the
rare
mid
occurrence
serve.
that, you know how we've been taking clips of being like, cancel KJ. KJ turned this into cancel Tina tonight,
That
bro.
is crazy. I've never done
Oh,
that.
I was
bro.
actually there though. She fucked him up.
Like, pull yourself together, like Edna. Nah.
She
Mm-mm.
gave him a cookie after. It was fine.
No, actually, I don't think
I
I've
don't think
ever
I've
really
ever
like.
seen. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really. I think the closest like I've ever like cried in front of. I don't even know if you were even there. Was on stream during like the
One of the
Walking Dead.
games.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to spoil nothing, but something happened that I was like, oh,
No,
Was
yeah, I
it
was
during the
there for
last
that.
one?
it was during the last one. Yeah,
Fuck, I still need to finish. I have like 2 chapters left.
yeah.
No,
Um,
but yeah, no.
but
I
I'm not
don't.
gonna lie to you. Like I remember when me and Tara first started dating. Now, granted, this was in high school, but when we first started dating, like it took me a long time to open up.
Mhm.
Cause like in elementary school and like the first half of middle school, um, I was like sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm still
Mhm.
sensitive, but like, I wore my heart on my sleeve type shit. And like, as a dude, you quickly learn that like, no one respects or cares if you always in your feelings. So you
Yeah.
like learn to like put a wall around your emotions and shit. And I had finally built my goddamn wall, and here come this motherfucker talking about some. Tell me about your feelings. No, the fuck. You know how long it took me to build this
Yes.
goddamn wall? Fuck you. Oh, but but no, like it took me a very long time to open up. Like I would say, probably like a year into, technically 2 years, because we talked for almost a year and then we dated. So it took me about 2 years for me to open up to Tiara. Keep it a stack with
Bro.
you. It
I'm
was just
not
like,
gonna I'm not gonna hold you. I hate that about men not being allowed to like express their emotions either.
Mhm.
mm-hmm,
Cuz then it falls onto the responsibility of your significant other to have a like an emotional outpouring, cuz men aren't allowed to do that shit with their friends.
yep.
And
Right. Yeah.
it's like some I'm not saying like, you know, all every men, but like some of y'all just need therapy. You don't need a girlfriend, you just need actual fucking therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
But it's fucking atrocious. I'm not going to hold you like my son's sensitive, and I don't think my son's dad does this anymore, but he used to tell him to like suck it up and like it's not that bad and that kind of stuff, and it's like, bro, don't tell him that. Like
Yeah.
let him learn how to process his emotion. It's fine. But I like that was years ago. I don't think he does that anymore.
Like I get the fear of raising your son soft, right? Because like as much as I'm an advocate for letting men, especially little boys, express their feelings, we still live in a very like sexist society, right?
Mhm.
Um and like you kind of have to, it's kind of like a balancing act, right? Like
Hmm.
you want to let your kid be able to express himself and have emotions, but you don't want people to then see like your soft kind child and take advantage of him. So
Yeah.
like I get it, but like as someone who was told to toughen up and all that shit, bro, like when all I really needed was a hug, bro, hug that baby. Stop like
Hmm.
Right.
your child 3 years old, you cussing at him because he stubbed his toe, he crying. This shit hurt.
Hmm.
Grown as hell. I stubbed my toe. Yeah. Bro, this shit hurt. You ever stubbed your toe real good, bro?
Mhm. Mhm.
Bro, bro, you won't do nothing else for the rest of the day. You done. The day done. The day is. I am done for the day.
Bro.
But
But yeah.
but
I don't know. I had a sensitive boyfriend in high school though. I'm not gonna hold you. I got sick of that shit after a while.
yeah, guys, express your feelings. Just not too goddamn much. All right. Is that okay?
Nah, because KJ, that's how I was introduced to like Crimaxing, bro.
Climaxing.
Cry. No.
Crying
He
and
cried while he.
and do like every time. Every time.
Every time.
Like
Was it like
every
a
time.
ugly cry? Or
I
just a little?
agree. You agree with what?
Was it just a little, like a little sniffle, or was it like full on
Like full on tears.
Uh it wasn't like snotting at the nose, but it was more than crying a little. It was like crying.
I never understood like how that happened.
I mean, I'm not gonna
like,
hold you. I've been there.
were you like cried after you nutted? KJ sounded like he was spitting.
He was spitting.
I was spitting a little bit.
KJ always spitting. You feel me? He just always spitting.
Sometimes,
But I don't know. There's just been time. Well, there was one time where like we were messing around because it was high school. You know, he was like, I don't know, on high alert because he thought like his parents were coming home soon. And every time he heard a car drove by, he like jumped out his skin and he just like started crying. Yeah.
Yeah, he need therapy.
Mm,
Because
I'm not-
crying at a car, crying because the car about to come in is
Yeah,
Kind of.
It may
Kinda.
be something deeper there, sir.
like I was just sick of it. And there was like one time where I was like telling him about like some of my shit, like some of my like traumatic stuff that happened to me, and I'm sitting here crying because this is an emotional time. Like, that's deep shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here crying because this is an emotional moment for me. He started crying.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If you tell me something deep,
I probably would cry.
I'm gonna cry with you. Like that's why like I don't know if you ever noticed when if anything deep happens in the VC, I always mute because like if I hear someone crying and it's like someone I don't give a shit about, I'm gonna start like crying too. You ain't finna hear me cry. Fuck out of here. I'll mute.
See, nah, because that shit actually like upset me because I then had to stop crying and comfort
to console him.
Yeah.
See, okay, that's oh god, I had it and I lost it. That is a form of not gaslighting. Fuck, damn it, TikTok psychology. Fuck, it's a form of like some kind of like emotional abuse. Not intentional. I don't think he's intentionally trying to do it to you, but like when you always have to stop your emotional needs to cater to someone else's, damn it, what's there's a term. There's a term and it's on the tip of my tongue. I cannot fucking remember, but it's
emotional manipulation?
No, it's close to that, but no. It's like you have a fuck. It's like not getting your emotional nut. And now you have to help this other motherfucker get his emotional nut.
Mm-hmm.
And like you on the precipice of nutting emotionally.
We were together for like 3 years too. Like it was like high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I finally got out of that relationship, the way that I had to regulate my emotions after that, because I suppressed everything with him. I couldn't like do nothing, bro, because as soon as I would get upset, he would fucking start crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a little bit of emotional manipulation. But yeah, I would recommend therapy for old boy because that's not a normal response. Like you so like if you're so nervous that your parents are gonna come in and walk in on you, maybe you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're so nervous to the point of like crying, like maybe you should like just not do it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, we ended up not doing anything because
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because he's crying. Like can't sit there be sucking dick. Homeboy is like dropping tears on your head. You feel me?
Yo, could you imagine you going to town, you look up, you just suck dick so good. And I was thinking, like, how you learn how to do that? You was sucking somebody else's dick before you sucked mine.
Oh my god.
And you supposed to be my soulmate. But look at you sucking dick the way you sucking dick. You didn't learn it from no goddamn Pornhub. No, you was a veteran dick sucker.
Oh my god.
Veteran dick sucker.
And then there's the, don't forget the, like, the fucking sniffing it all back in, bro.
Fuck, I gave myself a headache. Oh god, I gave myself a headache. It hurts.
Oh my god. When you suck too hard.
So real quick, y'all said that y'all have like cried before when you like, you feel me? Was it like an emotional cry, or was it just like, you know, like a tear came out? Because, you know, oh Jesus Christ! You know what? Never mind. Don't even answer the question. Don't even answer the question. I'm okay. The way how it was crazy because y'all both looked at the camera at the same damn time. Like I was like, all right, I got my answer. I got my answer. Because like I just never, I don't like.
It's a lot of feelings going on at
It
once. You don't control what comes out.
It was definitely like, damn, where did this come from? This was a sad cry.
It's like, why am I crying?
Not a sad time.
And then I end up smacking him like, damn. Look what you did.
Not you smacking him. Wait a minute.
Look what you did goes crazy.
No, but it's kind of out of like slight embarrassment because I cried. It's like, why am I crying?
Because like the only time that ever happened with us was like, I understood why it was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh, okay, like this makes sense. But like, if she were to just start busting crying, I'm like, did I hurt you? Did you okay? Because like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm immediately gonna be like, hey, stop crying. This is a bad look. Please stop crying. Please stop crying. I know I'm supposed to be taking care of you right now, but I'm scared. Please stop crying. This ain't a good look.
That's when she's crying and she's like, the dick is just so good.
Hey, say that quieter. Don't say that too loud now because this ain't a good look. I'm about to be in the cell next to R. Kelly, but stop.
I know you didn't learn this off of Pornhub.
Right? You must have been fucking other bitches before me.
Yep.
Because ain't no way you just slinging dick like this.
On the real though, if a bitch is ever crying and she's like, there ain't no way you learned this from somewhere else. Who were you fucking before me? That bitch is crazy. That bitch is crazy. Your mama's crazy. Your mama's crazy.
You ask crazy questions, you get crazy answers, bro. I'm gonna say your mama. I don't give a damn if your mama 85. I got it from your mama, okay?
Miss Loretta. I'm ready for the Redwood tour. Nah, because on the real, they'd be like, where you learn this from? That bitch is crazy. Regardless of gender.
Yeah, no.
Raina. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Raina. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You ever passed out before?
No.
Like during or after?
During. Let me tell you something. The person who made the person pass out, it was a very scary time for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, hey, wake up. Hey, please don't die. I can't explain this. I'm gonna need you to wake up. Please stop.
Was it for a long time? Or?
It felt like forever for me. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw my whole life flash before my eyes. I saw jail bars, cells, and yellow jumpsuits. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna have to get real buff, cause I can't go to prison the way I look. All right, I'm gonna have to get real buff. I'm gonna have to invest in some cornrows, some scars. I can't go to prison like this.
Not the yellow jumpsuit. Orange.
Bro.
Oh, orange. See, I was so nervous. But it was probably like maybe like 5-10 seconds. You feel me? And she woke up. She's like, "Why'd you stop?"
I mean, I don't know if I would consider this passing out, but like if it ever not like became too much, but again, like a whole lot of shit was going on and it was just a lot, like I would just let go.
Bro, cause like
just lay there.
Not to get TMI, but like, you know, like
Wait, during?
Yes, during. Like not to be TMI, but like it was building. You feel me? It was building, and like I was waiting for the release. You feel me? And then she got limp, and I was like, okay, all right, whatever. This
Bro.
is different. And I was still moving, but she wasn't
Mhm.
moving. I'm still going. I'm like, why is she not moving? Why am I the only one moving? Wait a minute. So I'm like, hey, you okay?
Bro,
Wake up!
I'm hot.
Wake up! Please wake up! I I got so, and no crazy part too was like I had just started, like I had saw like a clip from like some medical show where like someone like died of a heart attack during. I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
oh my god, I done
You
killed
thought
her.
this?
But she done had a
Nah.
heart attack on my dick. Oh Jesus, I'm going to jail. How do I explain this? How am I going to
Mhm.
explain this? How am I going to tell her mama? I'm going to tell my mama. How do I
What am I gonna
explain
tell my
this?
mama?
What do I say to
Yo,
this?
I mean, do you remember that old TV show, Sex Sent Me to the ER?
Mm-mm.
KJ finally read Raina's comment. Raina said, "Damn, you good, KJ? Teach a white brother, bro."
Raina, I got you.
Huh? Bro,
Ugh.
look, at least you're not like this couple from like I don't know if y'all remember that TV show, Sex Sent Me to this ER. It was like, I'm not gonna hold you. It was like a girl probably like my size, and her man was a big man, okay?
I think I know what you're talking about.
And they were, they going at it.
He
They
sent her head through the wall, right?
Yep. Yep.
I know what you're
Yes,
talking about.
sir. They were going at it like, from the back. He's hitting it from the back. He hit it so hard, he put her clean through the wall. Like hole in
She told him to go
everything.
deeper, and that's what he did. That's what he did.
Through
I
the
mean, okay,
wall? She literally like, I want to be put through a wall. Literally, like she took that so serious.
bro, they had to take her to the ER. I mean, I think she only had a concussion. She was cool.
Yeah, she was fine, but it was just like, yo,
Bro.
her head, and the thing she was like, her head went clean through the wall, like not
Damn, not
like
even some
no,
resistance.
like
Just
some cartoon shit, bro, like straight through the wall, dog. I think either her mom and dad or her mom and stepdad or aunt and uncle, someone was in the next room, and they're like, yo, could you imagine, bro? Could you
you
imagine you
see a
sleep reading your book and you hear a loud bang and you look to your left and it's your daughter's head through your wall? Like,
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
first of
I'd
all, the
probably
fact that
die.
old boy made it out that house safely, because let me tell you something, I'm grabbing the black. I walk in that room and I see what I see. I'm killing you.
Oh,
I'm gonna ask questions later.
you said the blick. My brain said the belt. I'm about to beat you like you one of my children.
Bro.
I tell you not to put my daughter's head through a wall.
But that shit was funny. They were like young too. I think she was like 19.
Yeah, yeah, because I think if memory serves me correctly, like she had just came home from like college or something. Like they haven't
Yes.
seen each other in a while.
Yeah, she had
And like
just
they
come
had
home
like
from college.
they had planned it. Like they had planned to do it or whatever. 'Cause I think she had like just moved to the base. It was like a whole like backstory as to why. Because I think it was like their first time.
I don't remember that. I just know that it was like her high school boyfriend. She moved away to college. She came back for college, and you come back for college, you're gonna fuck your long distance boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, but bro, that shit was funny. That shit was funny as fuck. Oh my god. But I'm gonna grab me a drink real quick, and then I want to get into the Reddit story that I have prepared. I will tell you the name of it. So the name of the Reddit story is "My Boyfriend Faked a Proposal." And
Mm.
there are two lengthy updates. I honestly feel bad for Homegirl.
How do you
Um,
fake a proposal?
oh, dude, this shit is diabolical. But let me grab a drink because I'm almost out.
Raina said, to the window, to the wall.
To the sweat dripped on my
My
balls.
balls. All these bitches call. Oh, ski, ski, rock. You thinking about that? Imagine what is gonna happen to you when you get in prison. This dude gets it so good, he'll kill you. You be
No,
super
not be
popular.
super popular, please.
What you in here for? I broke my girlfriend's neck, give fucking her. Huh?
Oh, really? You
What?
trying to
Say that
break
again?
my necks? Bro.
You in an all male prison? That's a crazy statement for someone to say to you, bro.
I mean,
Listen.
I don't know if y'all heard, but try some Bussy.
I heard it's not that bad.
um okay. But yeah, so name of the Reddit is my boyfriend faked a proposal. And this is from True Off My Chest, by the way. She's not asking for no advice. She just wants to tell her story because she is, I don't know, heartbroken and flabbergasted, bro. So it says, me, 24 female, have been dating my boyfriend Andrew for 5 years. He is 26 male. We've had a healthy and stable relationship up until today.
Mm,
Andrew has always been a prankster. He
mm,
makes jokes with me all the time, and I do it to him too, but today he took it way too far. This morning, let me see, in the morning, he woke me up at 7 a.m. He woke me up and told me that he wanted to take me to the spa. I was surprised because it wasn't a special day or anything, but I was all for it. At the spa, he told me he wanted to go to a fancy restaurant after we were done at the spa and that he was paying. Of course, I agreed. We hadn't been out on a date in a long time. We then got to the restaurant. We had a beautiful romantic dinner and in just a nice time in general. We were talking about the house we were planning on let me see, move into and chit chatting about other stuff. After 40 minutes, Andrew stood up, got down on one knee, and took a box out of his pocket. My heart stopped beating. I couldn't have even predicted this. We have never talked about a proposal before, but I thought now was a great time. He did a speech about how I was the most beautiful girl in the world and that he didn't want to live without me, and said, "Will you marry me, my princess?" So I said yes. Seconds later, the excitement turned into horror as he opened the ring box, and I expected that he put a ring in it, and instead it was a note saying, "You got prank." And he started laughing hysterically. He continued with, "Baby, it was just a prank. I'm not ready to get married to you yet." He was leaning in for a hug, and I gave him the biggest slap with tears streaming down my face.
she should have
And
punched him in the throat.
I told him we're over, you fucking scumbag. I'm
Damn.
now I'm now sitting in my bed crying and writing this. I don't know what to do. He's been texting me and calling me and I haven't responded because I feel so sad, betrayed, and mostly angry. I thought this was going to be one of the best days of my life. Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
post.
So,
Mm.
fellas, this is to all my fellas out there. Let me tell you one prank you should never do. This be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
No, because why did he plan it out like this, bro?
Yeah, like that. First of all, they at a restaurant. I'm pretty sure everyone looking like, oh my god, look, 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 look. And for him to
Right.
be like rolling on the floor, like, "Ha, ha, I got you. Let me get a kiss. Like, bitch, no.
Yeah, no.
No.
That's fucked.
Like, I don't like these pranks in general where with like relationships because they always seem like they go way too fucking far.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But like to fake a proposal is beyond crazy. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Cuz first of all, like this was expensive too, you know? Like he
Because it was a spa, then the dinner, right?
yeah, it was a spa than the dinner at a fancy restaurant. I'm sorry, the spa ain't cheap either, bro. I've
Right.
never
Nope.
like
Mm-mm.
I have never been to one. Don't get like, but I feel like the only time I've ever heard of people going to them is like if they had like a gift certificate, they get like a free thingy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm. Or like a discounted price or
right.
I went once for my girlfriend's birthday, and I think I dropped like $300-$400.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily. And then
Yeah.
you take her to a fancy dinner, you're easily spending over $100 at a fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, what in the actual fuck?
He dropped at least $500 for a prank.
Yeah. And to be like, it's like, baby, it was just a joke. You think I'm ready to get married?
Yeah, no, that is what like
She should
sent
have
me
punched
over
him in the
the
throat.
edge because why are you like who says that?
Who
That's you
does
literally who
that?
does that, but like you're adding insult to injury, like sprinkling salt on that bitch with what you said. Like
On top, bro, it's on top of being together for 5 years. Not Salt Bay with the
Bro. Bro.
that's what he
Cause like I can understand you're a little prankster or whatever. You like doing pranks, that's your thing. But you gotta know, like, there's a boundary. There's a line you just don't cross.
Yep.
That's one of them.
Bro, I was originally not gonna. I was trying to find something else crazy to do for today because this post was so short. But then she did 2 major updates, and I'm not gonna hold you. The updates make it worse, bro.
Oh God.
How does it get worse, bro?
Bro, so I have update number 1. She says, after I made the Reddit post, I fell asleep crying. Then I woke up and decided to call my now ex-boyfriend and told him that it was over and I didn't want to be together with someone who after 5 years still isn't ready for marriage, and made a huge joke out of it.
Fair.
He cried and then turned angry with me and demanded that I stay, saying that I'm the asshole for leaving him like that after everything he's done for me, and cussed me out.
Mm-mm.
What'd you do for me besides traumatize and embarrass me?
She dodged a bullet. She dodged a bullet. Mm-mm.
She
Did you
said
explain that to me, sir?
she said I stopped listening at one point, so I don't really remember everything that he said. In the end, we sort of agreed that we're going to sell the house. Okay, so they bought a house together.
Damn.
That's
old are they?
crazy.
What'd she say?
He's 26, she is 24.
Mm.
And he will be sleeping in the guest room from now on. Oh, they live together?
Mm.
Oh, geez. So today I've been scrolling on through the internet for apartments so I could have a fresh start. He's still not happy about the breakup though, and he's trying so bad to get back with me, saying stuff like, "Can't we be together again? This was
No.
just a small mistake I made." No, it's not. That shit was so planned out. That shit was so elaborate. Like, the way he planned that out, I'm pretty sure is how somebody actually got fucking proposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it would have been different if he did like a romantic dinner at the crib, set the mood at the crib, and then did that. Like it's still fucked up, but like at least it's not like okay, at least it's happening in the privacy of our
of your
goddamn
home,
home.
yeah.
You did this at a fancy restaurant, which I'm pretty sure is known for getting proposals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing for real?
But the one that did it, she says the one that did it for me was, don't be so fucking petty and just drop it. We're happy together and I know you still want me. Girl. Be so fucking for real. Be so fucking for real. When he said that, I absolutely lost it. I called him every single name I could come up with and then slammed my door. I think he also told his family about the whole situation because I got a call from his mom calling to tell me that I'm selfish, that I can't handle a simple joke.
So with parents getting involved in their kids' relationship.
Bro. And she ended the call with calling me a slut.
How was she a slut?
Where did that?
She didn't suck a dick.
Right.
Like,
what?
Dude.
Y'all just like using the word slut for anything, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Bro. I mean, they're living together. I'm premarital sex is a sin. Um,
I mean, I guess
Mm-mm.
it feel good though.
screaming. But nah, because I asked my boyfriend about this because I was like,
So you cussing that nigga out?
Right.
He was like, "Hold on a minute,
"Yeah."
motherfucker, you listen to me this goddamn podcast." So as I was saying about the Reddit
Yeah,
story,
not my bad. So I asked him
he
about it, and
looks
I'm like,
so
honey,
sad.
it,
He does
I was
look
like, honey, if
very
you
sad.
did this shit, I don't know what I would do. And he's like, if I told my parents that I fake proposed to you, he's like, I would be disowned because they raised me better than that.
My mom
Right.
would have
Like,
smacked the brakes off of me, bro. Like I wouldn't even say anything to my mom. If my mom asked about me and Terrace, but I'm like, I just didn't see eye to eye. You know, we had a difference of
though.
opinions.
For his mom
Um,
to actually like agree
you
basically like
whore!
what he did
How
was
dare
okay, like
you? Like, bro,
Nah,
throw the
what?
whole
because
family away.
She's
look,
dodging the bullet for real.
this is why your son's a piece of shit because you let him do stupid shit like this, bro.
Mhm.
Because if my son, like, God forbid, were to tell me that he faked proposed to his girlfriend of 5 years, I'm slapping him too. Because
As you should,
what the fuck you mean you fake proposed to that poor girl? You
Mhm.
y'all live together, you bought a house together, you've been together for 5 years, you fake proposed for why?
bro. That's like I feel like that's the same like that's the same issue as if like a girl were to fake a pregnancy. Like oh babe, I'm
Bro,
pregnant. And I'm just joking. Like bro, like same coin, just different sides.
that shit is also diabolical. But let me see. After that, I've gotten several messages from his other family members, such as his siblings, his dad, and even his aunt. I've tried to just block them all, but every now and again a new message comes in. I
Mm.
I feel like more will happen, but the next update will probably not be less than a week. As I'm gonna try to sell some stuff I don't need and find an apartment and fix everything in the house and stuff before we put it up for sale. I just want to get out of here as quickly as possible. Um,
Not the auntie getting involved. Like,
bro,
bro,
how is the
what?
whole family involved?
It's a
Bro?
family reunion. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? Like, bro, y'all got nothing better to do besides terrorizing my motherfucking ass, bro.
I need to understand how he told this story because I
He
feel
definitely lied. He definitely for
like
sure lied.
he better be fucking lying because that shit don't make no fucking sense. How do you tell your family that you fake proposed and she broke up with you and everybody's like, how dare she? You know what I'm saying? Like that
Yeah,
doesn't make no goddamn sense. What the
yeah.
fuck are you talking about? And he's like, oh, it was just a little joke. No, the fuck it wasn't.
Where's the haha?
No facts.
Ain't no
I can't
fucking
find
ha
it.
ha.
Where's the hee hee? No hee hee to be found. Where the punchline? Can't find it.
The punchline is his face.
Bro, he's lucky all he got was slapped.
I said it. She should have decked him in the throat.
When did I open up Genshin? Why the fuck is Genshin open?
Genshin wants to be
Hey,
played.
bro.
That's they crack.
It sure is. Um, let me see. And on to the final update. Honey, you're getting hoot and hollered at. He just hooted at me. Um the
Come back in that frame is crazy.
bro, the second update, thanks for all like the support and love. As for now, this will be my last update. After my last post, we have had constant fights for days during the evenings, and one day I decided that I had enough. My close friend let me move in with her for now until I find somewhere else to live, and I still don't know what exactly we're doing with our house. But I have gotten lawyers involved, and it's going to take quite a while.
Damn.
The biggest incident since I last posted is probably that I met my ex's mom in the mall, and she full out screamed at me in public. I've never felt so humiliated. Everybody thought I had done something horrible because she was yelling things like, "How could you do this to my son? You're a terrible human being." And I just walked away. I still feel so embarrassed. Girl, nah, because y'all, he must be a mama's boy type of
Oh, for
person.
sure.
Because
For
what are
sure.
you talking about? How could you do this to my son? You mean like fucking respect myself and leave his ass because he decided to publicly humiliate me?
Well, he
What the
gets it
fuck
from
are
his
we?
mama.
True. She says also ever since I moved, constant messages has appeared from my ex, from his friends, from his family members, and their nasty messages, such as "no one would give a flying fuck if you died," "you're a waste of space," "you're a self-centered slut leaving your boyfriend over a joke." I try to ignore them, but sometimes I break down over them.
Bro.
Wait. Stop.
Yeah.
What?
Stop. Whoa. This is why he thought this would be funny to do this, because he's around a whole bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, like
Right.
how is everybody in this man's life just saying that this is a hee hee ha ha joke?
She didn't even
Like
verify if they know what the joke was, because this still make no sense. Everybody's on his side?
everybody is on his side.
How?
I don't know.
Bro.
I'm looking through the comments. Somebody was like, the whole family's abusive.
The family,
The
like,
friends,
bro,
everybody.
This is where you get cops involved. This is where you get put a restraining
Yeah,
order and a gag order. Because, excuse me?
That's actually pretty much the majority of the comments is telling her that she needs to get a restraining order. This
This
is
shit is
harassment.
escalated.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's escalated so much from like just being like, my boyfriend fake proposed me.
to my ex and all his gang of family and friends are harassing me and telling me to go off myself.
Like,
What the
yeah,
fuck?
dude, this just surrounded by a bunch of fucking weirdos, bro. Like, yeah, people are telling her to get like a cease and desist, like try to get a restraining order, like save all of the messages
Against
like
all of them too. All
yeah.
of them.
Like, Jesus Christ. Let me see. The situation has also helped me learn who my real friends are, as some of my friends have turned their back against me. What is happening?
2 plus 2 is not equaling 4. He
It's
has
not.
to be telling them something, because Tina, you and I are homies. But if you were to come to me and be like, "Oh, I pulled a little pranky prank on Dante and told him I was pregnant, and then he left me," I'm looking at you like, "Yeah,
You
that,
stupid bitch. Like,
that makes
what
sense."
is
that
Like,
makes sense.
what were you expecting?
like
Like, no, but you understand it was a haha. I'm like,
no.
no. Like, I know for a fact if I came to two of you and told you like, "Hey, pull a little pranky prank on Tierra," took her to the spa, took her to a nice little restaurant, got on my right knee, said, "Hey baby, marry me," and in the box it said, "Bitch, I got you." I know for a fact that
After
Oju would fly over here,
11 fucking
pimp
I'm beating
smack
your
E,
ass. I am
and
beating
then
you.
Tina rolling up and beating my ass too.
Yes.
And then when my mom was like, "Why he's getting this?" Well, like, what did that nigga do to make them so mad? And when she find out, guess what? I'll get my ass beat a third time.
Yup.
And then her mama Tiara's mom gonna come, pull up, and then beat my ass for a fourth time. That's 4 ass beatings.
Yup.
How literally nobody's on her side is bewildering, bro.
Yes.
He has to be spinning it in a crazy way.
I wonder if
It doesn't
he
make any
lied.
sense to me.
I wonder if he lied
I feel
about
like he
what
lied.
the joke
Yeah.
That's what I'm
There's no way.
saying.
There's no way.
There's no way he's like, "Oh, yeah, I did a fake proposal. Like it has to be like he has to be minimizing the joke, or just saying, "Oh, I pulled one little prank on her and now she's leaving."
Like this is crazy. You know what's a fun little prank to play on your significant other? I don't know, like fucking hiding behind a door and scaring the crap out of them. You
With
know
their
what I'm
feet,
saying?
you know, like
Like
ha ha ha. You put them in a little lock right here. You know,
bro,
that's
not not paying for a spa trip, taking them to a fancy restaurant and pulling out a engagement ring box in front of the whole damn restaurant with a note on the inside that says "Get pranked, loser," being like, "Haha, bitch, you thought." It's like, you think I'm ready to get married after 5 years, and
we
we
have a whole
bought
house
a
together.
yeah, we bought
We
a house
live
together, we
together.
live together,
Your mama got
bro.
my number on speed dial. Apparently, like,
Sure
bro,
do, sure do.
where y'all
Um,
find these dudes at for real?
bro, it's
Crazy.
it-
Like, I want to know
she
what he said. He should be a lawyer, cause bro, that shit is crazy.
right. It- she said this whole thing feels surreal. It's going to take me a long time to process. However, if there is anything else I need to update you guys on, I will. Thank you again for all the support. And honestly, it's been helping me a lot. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad that Reddit is giving her fucking, like, is on her side,
Could
because
you
apparently nobody
imagine?
else is.
You have to turn to a whole bunch of online strangers for support in a very clearly like I'm not the asshole situation,
Right.
because everybody in your like circles like, no, you are indeed, like, it's either she's leaving something out or he is spitting the craziest lie.
I feel
It's
like he lied about what the prank is,
yeah.
because I feel like if he'd be like, yeah, I gave her the best day of her life and then fake propose, and I don't know why she's mad. I feel like people would be like, what the fuck you talking about, Willis?
What do you mean you don't know why she met? I'm mad and I'm not dating you. What the fuck you mean you don't? Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. What you mean? Come bring your stupid. What you mean you don't know why the fuck she mad? I should beat your ass. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. I need more. I need more details. Like, how what is he saying to these people?
He probably has no idea what he's saying to these people, because like everybody that's messaging her is just basically cussing her out.
Bro, like, the
Yeah.
mom I can understand, because like some moms, they just ride for their son no matter what. Like,
Mm-hmm.
their son could have murdered an entire like school, preschool, and they like, but that's my baby though, you know, he was always a little troubled, you know, he's not a monster even though he killed like 30 kids. Like, you know, like some mamas, that's just how they rock with they son,
Mm-hmm.
right? But like, yo auntie, yo cousins, yo friends, and my friends, bro, you have to like, I he has to be saying something crazy, because I refuse to believe so many people are just sipping the dumbass tea. You know, like,
Yeah.
there's just no way. There's
Like
just no way.
I 1000% believe that the mom would be on his side, but everybody,
Like,
Yeah.
and
parents and
including her
immediate
friends,
family understand, but like, bro, 2 plus 2 is not equaling 4.
like the shit ain't making sense. And I mean, that's all of it. But I'm not gonna hold you. There was one other post that was similar to this that I almost read, and then it got way too deep, way too deep. But it started off by saying like she had turned down her boyfriend's proposal because they had only been dating for 2 years. She told him that she wanted 2 more years together before like considering marriage.
Sure.
But he was like, nah, we both love each other. Why won't we just do it now and propose anyway? And she said no. And on the way back up from getting off of one knee, he uppercut her. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh no? What about now? Huh?
Huh?
Huh? I bet you want to say yes now, huh? Yeah,
Nah,
tell me if you
bro.
want to.
No,
Tell me if you
no.
want to.
We're going to be fighting. We're both going to jail.
Like, bro.
Ain't no way I'm getting uppercutted because I said no? Because I told you to wait like a little bit longer. I
Honestly,
gotta get
let
my
me be
jaw
toxic for a
knocked
second.
off.
Didn't mean to hit you. Let me be toxic for a second. He's right, because how dare you say no? We've been together for 2 years. I love you, you love me. Say yes. Wrong with you?
Number 100 million. Crazy shit KJ
He's
has
lucky he
said.
didn't drop kick her. I'm just saying, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Because if it were me, you know, if it were me, I can't even finish the rest of the statement.
Exactly.
I can only be toxic for so long before I'm like, yeah,
Bro.
no, this too much for me.
Bro.
Nah, like the rest of that Reddit post went on to say that, like, you know, she broke up with him. She moved out. She moved into her own apartment. A full year later, he has been stalking her ever since. Yeah. He broke into her apartment, he assaulted her, like she has now successfully gotten like a restraining order on her because she knew that something was going to happen. So she put cameras in her house. And because she got tired of going to the police. So she put cameras in her house. She waited until she got hurt and fucking got a restraining order. So now she's okay and safe.
That's crazy. You have to wait. You have to wait and hope this motherfucker don't kill you.
Yeah.
And then like, hey y'all, you know, busted ribs and a busted lip later. Hit evidence. You know.
Now do you believe me? Like that's fucking wild.
She had like broken ribs and a punctured lung.
No.
Yeah, because listen, ribs. People don't understand. Like fracturing or breaking your ribs is actually very dangerous. Like you puncture a lung, you got to go to the hospital immediately. That's not something to play around with.
But like, I actually that reminded me, like, I don't remember what comedian said this joke. I heard this joke like years ago, but it's rung so true for me that I've remembered it since. And it's like, how come guys can sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, my ex is crazy." Like it's like that bitch is crazy and whatever else. Like they could go on and on about having a like crazy ex-girlfriend, but if a woman has a crazy ex-boyfriend, he's like, "You know why you never hear about women talking about their crazy ex-boyfriend? Because she's dead."
I know. Yeah, I've actually heard this joke before. Yeah.
I don't remember who the comedian is, and I know he was saying it as a joke, but I never laugh because I'm like, fuck, that's actually true. Like, you never hear a bitch talking about their crazy ex-boyfriend because that bitch is fucked up.
I know a double standard that goes against men. You ladies, when your heart get broken, you start busting the window to our car and slashing tires and doing all kinds, doing all kinds of crazy shit. If my black ass would have do that, wee, bro, like Tina probably know who I'm talking about. There was a couple our in our college, right? And the girl had suspected the man of cheating. He wasn't cheating, but she had suspected him of cheating, and she had confronted him about it. And he was like, "No, like you can go through my phone, you can do whatever you want. Like I have proof that I'm not cheating." So because she didn't want to be wrong, she just started cussing him out, and she took the man PS4, chucked it through a window, and then like punched his brand new television. Let me tell you something. This is why the Lord gives his toughest fights to his strongest soldiers.
Nah, bro.
Because
I'm tired.
I'm going to prison. forget OJ. Y'all gonna be hearing about KJ, okay? Cause hey, and then the crazy part too was like, oh boy was like, she's, you know how shorty get, I should have known better, nigga. What,
No, that is
Like,
not
nigga,
excusable.
nigga, you didn't do anything.
I want to
It would
laugh,
have
but
been
I feel like
different.
I
It would have been.
shouldn't.
It still would have been bad. It still would have been bad. But it would have been different if you cheated, right? Like if
yeah,
you
I'm not.
cheated or you did something, right? Nigga, you just came into the house, wanted to play some 2K. And then like he was like, oh, is he gonna like pay for my shit, right? Shorty was like, for what?
Ma'am,
For what?
I
you
am
Mm-mm.
going. They gonna build the prison on top of me, dog.
Not on top of you.
What do you what? What do you mean? For
For what?
what? If you look at
Bro,
Exhibit A,
no.
that's my deceased PS4
Not deceased.
on the ground, 5 stories below. If you look at Exhibit B, there's a fist-sized hole in my TV, and if I'm
Mm.
pretty sure if we match your fist, it's gonna match the same size. And you gonna ask me for what? Let me ask you. I'm asking one time. You gonna pay for it, or do you just don't like breathing no more? Them your two options, dog. We ain't finna
I
have no
mean, she got a third.
conversation.
She has a third.
What's the third?
Take her to law enforcement. File
Mhm.
a
No, Tina, no.
No.
That requires too much time and effort. I
Listen.
want my
She
ducats
don't want to replace
now.
it. She gonna have to take these charges and still come out her pocket.
Mhm.
See, Tina's too
Now
sweet,
you
y'all.
in the system, bro. No, that's
Tina is a
after she
great.
get her ass beat.
No, there's no ass beating. It's
Hmm.
murder. I am YMW Melly. I got murder
No.
on my mind.
The fact that she didn't have any proof of the cheating is fucking crazy. Because I'm not gonna hold you. If you fuck my sister, I'm doing that shit. Like, like you have to be heinous for me to break your
I'm
TV and
saying,
throw your console out the window, okay?
like, heinous
Like,
shit deserves heinous actions.
Hmm.
Like, perfect example, you fucked my dad. I ain't seen the nigga in like 20 years, right? Okay? I think I deserve some heinous actions, okay? You gave your coworker a hug a little bit too long. Nigga deserves me slashing the tires to your car. Just saying. Just saying.
bro, that actually reminds me. I don't know if I told y'all. There is somebody that I used to work with. This was years ago. This is like when I first started in pharmacy, so I was like 19, 20 years old. There was like there was like one couple at my pharmacy. Like one of them quit, so she went to another pharmacy. But so he like my coworker went to go like surprise his girlfriend for lunch. He like goes like hangs out with her for like the half an hour that she on lunch or whatever. And he dropped her off, like he brought her food and everything too. And then when she went to go back to work, some guy that she worked with at her job was like, "Who's that?" She's like, "Oh, that's my cousin." Girl. And they lived together too, and I was like, "That's your cousin, huh?" Ma'am. And he said that she wouldn't kiss him when he was leaving neither. She gave one of those little like cheek kisses, you know what I'm saying?
Look at KJ's face. Not him trying to get in on the raffle.
I never win. Um, what'd you say, soldier? I'm sorry. I got distracted. I got
Bro, nah.
distracted.
I said he went to go kiss her goodbye, before the whole like it being like, "Oh, that's my cousin." And she swerved him and he did a cheek kiss instead.
Uh,
And then she said fucking, and it's like, "Oh, that's just my cousin." KJ really up in arms about this raffle right now, bro.
I never win, man.
I mean, to be fair, JW always wins.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I ain't gonna say that because I like JW. Me and JW, we come a long way. But Sakura Soju and Zalhara Reina, y'all could both eat a dick.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
One of these days, I'm gonna get some moonstones. I don't want no damn pity moons. Take them shits back, bro. I don't want it, bro. I want to earn mine like everybody else.
I give it to everyone. You gotta take these moonstones, KJ.
I know, cause I didn't consent to no goddamn moonstones. You finna give me no goddamn moonstones without my goddamn consent, okay, motherfucker? It's 2023.
Not the lurk. Fuck this. I'm out. I'm screaming.
Don't
Bro.
give them to me, KJ. Now
I
you
don't
good.
care how I get them.
That's crazy. JW about to be on the corner for some moonstones.
Try some Bussy. Try some Bussy, get some moonstones. I don't know what to tell
Bussy
you.
here, Bussy here.
Get your Bussy here. Look out. Ooh.
How much moonstones, JW? Let me know.
Bro.
Anyway, so you said Shorty gave him a cheek kiss? A kiss on the cheek?
A cheek kiss, and then when asked who the fuck he was, she was like, "Oh, that's my cousin."
Mm-mm.
When she would have came home, she would have found out who her cousin really is.
And bro, I mean, look,
Oh, I'm your cousin.
They were terrible for each other anyway. Homeboy baby trapped her.
I don't understand that, bro. Like, listen, I know nothing is some cool. It bring you to cloud 25, but like, bro, ain't no cool worth a lifetime of commitment, bro.
No, he poked holes in condoms, bro.
No.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, I'm your cousin. Bet you about to deal with me for the rest of your life."
This bitch gonna call me her cousin. Okay, I got your cousin. Mm-hmm. That's why our kid gonna have a twitch. Yup. Cause you fucking your cousin. Yep, keep fucking with me. Uh-huh.
Nah.
About to pop one of these gas station pills and give you a time of your life.
I'm fucking confused. Bro, I don't even know if they still together for real. I know they got a baby though.
Couldn't be me, bro. Couldn't be me. I don't give a you could be Megan the Stallion level fine. I ain't finna baby trap shit. It's either I want to have a kid with you and you as well want to have a kid with me, or we're just not having a baby. It's really that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, I don't care how good the coup is. Ain't no coup worth a lifetime of commitment.
When you're trying to be petty, but the petty is crazy.
No.
Nah.
Who won for real? Like you petty, you so damn petty that you pettying yourself. Like,
yeah.
Who's winning?
Dude, first of all, he said that he did that shit because he went to go visit his family in Ohio. Because this was back when I was living in Florida. He said he went to go back to visit his family in Ohio. He was 2 years older than me. So my son was like a year old. So he was 26 at the time. Mm-hmm. And he was saying how his family was like, "Oh, it'd be so nice if it's like if you had a baby, you know, whatever." And he's like, "That's all I needed." Started poking holes in condoms.
By any means necessary.
Yeah.
Get it how I can.
He's like, I got my family's blessings. I'm doing what I gotta do.
Like, sir,
who's
first
your cousin
of all,
now, bitch?
First of all, that's against the law, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That would be considered rape.
Oh, without a doubt. Without prison.
No,
Jail.
look. I didn't fuck with her because I'm not gonna hold you. She was kind of shitty, but I told her what was up. A couple of our coworkers told her what was up because he had told us that he was gonna do it.
And Shorty still let him hit?
She didn't believe us.
That makes sense. Okay.
She didn't believe us.
But this man, his auntie said one good time, I really wish you had some grandbabies. Okay, auntie, say less. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
I
Give
I don't
me
know.
10 to 9 months. You finna get your wish.
I mean, God blessed him with a little girl, so
Oof.
I know
Karma.
damn. Oh yeah, I know damn well God's gonna teach him a lesson.
Mm. Oh, you like poking holes in condoms, nigga? You finna be a granddaddy.
Mm-hmm. Like, obviously, it's gonna be some years down the line because I think his daughter is a year or two younger than my son, and my son just turned 5, so she's only like 3 years old. But yeah. I have a lot of stories from Florida. I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, it's Florida. I would be surprised if you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Florida is like, that's Florida different. Like, that's a whole different country. Like, it's Florida. Like, for real, Raina, it's Florida, bro. Like,
Yeah. There were just a lot of colorful characters. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you have to be a colorful character to live in Florida. Like, I feel like you can't be a normal human being and live in Florida.
See,
Like, if you're a normal human being, you leave Florida. Like I don't think like if you normal, you just in Florida.
I mean, I love Florida, but I colorful characters in Florida. But I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like the ones that you always hear the Florida man stories about, they're never like people from Florida. They're people that moved to Florida in those fucking stories. I feel like everybody that was born in Florida ain't like that.
Because Florida just attract the bullshit. Like it's like, hey, are you a deranged human being? I got a place for you, buddy. Like, bro, they may not be born in Florida, but they belong there.
I'm fucking deceased.
They belong there. Like PS4 shorty, she belong in Florida.
Yo.
She belong in Florida, dog.
Bro.
See, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to say I've done something similar because I did not do like something like that to like an ex boyfriend of mine. But I did key a motherfucker's car. He deserved it though. It was my senior year of high school, and you know how you pay for your parking spots. Some junior kept parking in my parking spot that I paid for if I wasn't there at school before him, so I keyed his motherfucking truck. I paid for that.
What?
I paid for that spot.
You paid for it. That's fair.
Kid said, "Damn, KJ calling me deranged, wild." Kid is a Florida man.
Oh, I forgot, kid. Wait, does kid live in Florida? Kid, you live in Florida? Or are you from Florida?
No, kid lives in Florida. He's from New York.
He's from New York.
Kid is a junior hitman. So yes, his ass is deranged. Okay, don't let kid fucking fool you. Kid murder people for a living. All right.
Not the year.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I said he killed people. What does he respond with? You're.
No, that's because I say you're. You know, that's our greeting, KJ.
No. Hey. I don't hear no excuses. I said the man murders
you
people
don't say
for a living.
Hi.
I get that. I'm from New York too. I understand. Someone accused me of murder. I'm a hold the year back. I'm a hold the year back. I'm just saying. The man's a hitman. What do you want from me?
He pleaded the fifth. He didn't say anything.
Can I get you? See, you see how he won't acknowledge the fact that I'm calling him a hitman? That man murders for a living.
Plausible deniability, KJ.
Raina said, hitman? Hey, I used to be a mercenary.
What up, my God?
I'm fucking deceased.
Who do we
Bro.
have in the chat right now, bro?
We have some hitters. Let's go. That's all I
Hey.
need.
Hey, let me tell you something. These the people I'm gonna call if my PS5 go through a window. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
Kid just said, KJ,
It
it
isn't.
isn't a crime if you don't get caught.
that's a hitman ass
Listen,
statement,
he's
bro.
not wrong.
It isn't a crime if it's government sanctioned. Oh, so you were in the military? Yeah.
These are the people that I need. Okay, if I need something done quickly, I'm gonna call Kid. If I need something done officially and I don't want it coming back to me, I'm calling Raina.
Raina.
I'm fucking deceased.
Hey, you ever heard what happened to old girl? I don't know who old girl is. What are you talking about? No, you was dating a shorty for a while. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. Show me the Carfax. You went to DR with her. Never been to DR. I don't even know what DR stand for.
I just heard my cat jump off the counter. Girl, Bella, Bella.
Crazy. She was like, "The fuck you want? I'm over here minding my goddamn business. Let me eat."
Yeah, on the goddamn counter. Oh, yo, I got an air fryer today.
Nice. What we making? What we making?
I was gonna make some fucking buffalo wings and mozzarella sticks, but I ate mozzarella sticks earlier, and I think I might be lactose intolerant because the way that they hit me, the way
you
I
was
was
gripping that toilet for life.
I was going through it. That's why I took a nap. Actually, I was in there for an hour. Had to take a nap.
Hard. She was like, "I need a nap. I'm starting to see sounds and smell color. I need a nap."
The way where it's like, I done used up all my energy. I can't even pet my cat. I'm gonna curl into the fetal position and go to bed.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This might be TMI, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So when I was coming back from DR, I don't know if it was the pasta I had the night before or all the liquor, but yo, I could not stop. I woke up at 5 o'clock and could not stop shitting. I would shit, be like, okay, I'm good. Clean, go lay in the bed, curl up next to my girlfriend, and then immediately like, oh, shit. So, fast forward to like 8 o'clock. I think I'm like, ain't no more in me. You feel like I got nothing else. Ain't no way. Take a Pepto Bismol, have some breakfast. I'm cool. I get on the plane. Halfway through the plane, no, literally the last like 5 minutes. We already in the States. They just getting ready to land. My stomach said, "Hey, nigga, I don't know if you gonna make it off this plane, dog."
I'm fucking no. An airport, airplane bathrooms are fucking horrible too.
And they lock the bathroom door when they're getting ready to land. So even if I was gonna take the L and shit in that nasty ass toilet, I couldn't. So I'm playing Subway Surfer to get my mind off the fact that I gotta drop a load. Okay? I gotta drop a ton. Okay? I tell Tara, I'm like,
feel lighter.
I'm like, Tara, I gotta shit. She's like, babe. I'm like, listen. When this motherfucker land and it's time to go, it's time. She get our shit and we go, right? I'm like, where's the toilet? Where's the toilet? Since the international flight, they make you walk through so many goddamn hallways before you can get to a restroom.
Yeah, you gotta go through customs. Well, before customs, there is one.
Luckily, that was my fear. I was like, I ain't making it through no goddamn customs. I gotta shit now. Literally, I saw restroom and whatever the Spanish word for restroom is.
Baño.
Boom! I hit that corner so hard you would thought I worked for the NFL, bro. I dropped my bag on the floor. I said, I'm gone. Okay. Now listen, normally I am a shy hitter. Like if there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers in the bathroom, I ain't shit. Okay?
Not this today. Was an exception?
Not today. I got in that stall. I was struggling to lock the door because the demon was like, let me out. Let me out. I've been in here too long. Bro, I ain't ever dropped my pants so quick. Even when I was about to get coochie for the first time, I ain't dropped my pants this fast. The Flash don't got shit on me. I pull my pants down and I drag. Don't sit. I drag to the toilet. When I tell you something, the dude to the left of me and the dude to the right of me must have had the same experience. It was like a destroying them. Bro,
No.
in unison, the three of us.
That we were harmonizing with our booty cheeks. Is that what you're saying?
Harmonizing with booty
We
cheeks.
sounded like the shitty version of Boys to Men. That's how goddamn harmonized the shit was. Pun intended. Bro.
No.
I shat so damn hard, my damn toes curled like I was nutting.
Oh my god.
Did my camera freeze? Oh, stop it, bitch.
No.
Hold on. Why are you doing this to me?
They said that was enough podcast for you.
They sure did.
Right.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. Hold on. Where's turn off camera? Turn it back on.
I know that shit was
Stop playing with me.
Immaculate.
Hold on. Can y'all frozen?
Oh no.
Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh yeah, I can't hear you. If you talking, I see your lips moving on Tina's. Hold on.
I think his Discord crashed.
Probably.
Hello.
It's the ghost of KJ.
It sure is. Bro. Kind of wanted to read this one HBCU confession since we talking about shitting, bruh. I don't know why there's so. I swear to you, ever since we started this podcast,
was there another shit one?
Yeah, there was another shit one. Ever since we started this podcast, the amount of shitting stories I have found, like, what? Why are we just shitting like animals, bro? My shit ain't working. Well, I think we lost KJ, y'all. Yep. He might have to restart his computer. Yeah, either restart Discord or restart his computer.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read this HBCU confession real quick. Bro, Tina, I don't know if you read this. I posted it a couple of days ago. This shit says, I was dating this girl and everything was going good. But one day she randomly calls me drunk and she tells me to pull up. So I pull up and she tied me to the bed and blindfolded me and shit on my chest. Am I weird for liking it?
So you know. No. Why do people have these shit kinks? Like literal shit.
No, first of all, can you imagine? Because this was not some like one night stand. This is his girlfriend. She calls him drunk, okay? And that was my other thing. Because I remember I read this to Dante and Zay yesterday because I was just reeling after reading this.
Bro.
And Zay was like, that shit better be solid. And I'm like, bro, she's drunk. That I know it's messy.
Probably liquid as hell. And but why is that your like this is what I want to do, you feel me? Like I'm gonna just go over there and shit on that nigga. Like who? Listen, if I'm out drunk and I call or text my man like, "Hey, come get me," I'm not doing that. We're doing grown folk business.
I mean, they were doing grown folk
business. No. Listen, not that type of business.
No, because it's not just that she was drunk, okay? She
tied him. This. That too.
Yeah.
Premeditated shit, Soju.
She tied like first of all, and you know he was feeling it when he came over. She was like, "Take your clothes off," and she starts tying him to the bed. Like he's pumped. Tina,
Like, oh
you,
yeah, she about to wild out. Yeah, she about to wild out.
and he pulls out the blindfold, and it's like,
So
oh
you don't
yeah,
see
she
the
about
shit.
to rock my world. Yeah,
Hello.
there you go. Welcome back.
Because if he wasn't blindfolded, he would have been like, "What the fuck are you
Yeah, he
doing? Why
would've
you
seen her
taking your
popping
pants
it-
off or whatever
right.
the fuck?
He would have seen her.
Why are
popping
you
a squat.
squatting?
Yeah, like, bro.
I'm disturbed.
Heck yeah, I would have been all about it right up until the dookie. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, your girl
Bro.
calls you junk. You show up to her crib. She's like, take off your clothes, and then starts tying you to the bed. I know he was like, oh yeah, she about to teach me something. I'm about to learn something new, fam. Gets the blindfold on. He's like, oh yeah, she about to rock my shit. I'm
she
about
rocked
to
her own shit.
He's like, I'm about to transcend, and then it hit him.
Oh, is it not working again?
No, it is. I just have to
Okay.
fix something. But y'all keep going.
Yeah. No,
And when I read this to Dante and Zay was saying that shit better be dry. Dante was like, "You want a brick to hit you, fam?"
I mean, if I had to choose the type,
Yes.
I mean, the liquid would
Right.
be messier, honestly. I probably would choose brick. I'm sorry, but regardless, I am fighting out of these restraints and I'm beating her. Because what?
I mean, he said he was dating her, so I'm assuming that they broke up. But he said that
the
he
question, exactly. Listen, if you like it, I love it. That's the saying that we say. That means we don't actually love it. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, everybody have their kinks and stuff, so
Nah, because
No.
I feel like a shit kink, like a scat kink, is not something you just surprise on your partner like that.
Right. Like, I feel like you should have a conversation. Well, definitely have a conversation
you
about
need
that.
to have a conversation. Like, do I have consent to take a shit on your chest?
What did I walk into? Craziness, as always.
Bro.
Like, I don't know if I'd be more mad if she took a shit on me or if she took a piss on me.
I would rather a piss.
Yeah, I'd rather you pee on me than you take a shit on. What kind of question is that?
I mean, personally, me, I don't want to be used as a toilet.
I mean, me either. But if I have to pick between the two, I'm picking number one.
Piss. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That's fair. I don't know. I don't want it in my hair, bro. Fucking.
I mean, that's fair. That is fair.
I don't want it. I got long hair, bro.
And I'm calling the cops immediately.
Like,
immediately.
Could you? I mean, at least he enjoyed it, because could you imagine if he was like flabbergasted, like like he was pumped. You know what I'm saying? Like, his girl done tied him to the bed, blindfold him. He thinks he about to get, Fran said this man is about to meet the Lord. A brick hits your chest.
Bro, untie me. Untie me right now.
Bro.
And I'm not gonna hold you.
Best not be what I think it is, dog.
Hot brick is
right.
Untie me now.
I hope it was a brick, but considering that she was drunk doing this, I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't a brick.
Bro.
And the fact that he still said that he enjoyed it after, I don't know. Get therapy, dog. Yeah, he said he enjoyed it. He said he ended the confession with saying, "And am I weird for liking it?"
Yes. The answer is yes.
We don't kick him around here, but we do shame this.
We do.
No, definitely not.
We do.
Soft serve is crazy.
I ain't fuck with soft serve to begin with. Now I definitely don't fuck with soft serve. Because that is nasty.
The world takes all the time.
Now over there, Unhinged Unfiltered. Because let me
Look.
tell you something. If my girl would be like, hey, I got this Hennessy in my system. I'm trying to do something crazy and wild. I'm like, yeah. She tie me up, blindfold me, and feel a brick on my or worse.
You hear
If I
it.
feel, or if I hear if I feel like a squirt on my chest, I'm like, ooh, she's squirting. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that dookie I smell? Did this bitch just shit? Untie me. Untie me right now. I ain't gonna hit you. I promise. I promise I ain't gonna hit you. Just untie me. Just untie me, bro. Just please.
Oh
Oh
my
God,
God.
please. No, stop. Stop. The
Lose my number.
way the give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. I'm deleting my number. I'm blocking me on all socials. And then I'm deleting any kind of attachment.
Kid.
Then
Kid needs to go in the box. Kid said man's enjoyed it because he was craving some Hershey's.
Oh, this about the second time kid done made a shit joke.
I think kid's just writing these down. Like
He's waiting. Like the next time they talk about shitting on someone, got these in the tank. Bro, blocked,
blocked, unsubscribed.
unfollowed,
And
and
gone
called.
Thanos, period. That's the only time I would accept him.
Bro, snap this bitch
Right?
out of existence.
Oh my gosh. No, but right before you came back, I was telling Tina, I'm like, bro, ever since we started this podcast, I have never read so many shitting stories in my life. Why
Me
are we
neither.
shitting?
Me
Why are we
neither.
shitting?
Let me tell you something. Knock on wood. If me and my girl split, I'm talking to a new shorty. She's like, I want to try something new. And her new thing is pooping on me.
Nah.
I might have to hit her with the uppercut, like old boy from the Reddit post, bro.
No.
Because you can't just surprise that on somebody. That's a
No.
conversation.
That is a conversation. The fact that it's like Shadi is drunk. She's talking about you want to pull up, so he pulled up. You know, like that's your girl. She drunk. She wants some dick. I'm pulling up. Like
I know his shit was on brick.
Yeah.
He
well,
Super Saiyan 3. Veins popped out. It got the little golden light around it.
the golden light goes crazy.
Bro, he was ready for some war. And got shat on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Bro, untie me. Just untie me, dog. I got it. Don't clean nothing up. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. Just untie me and never talk to me again, dog. If people ask if we went out, the answer is no. I don't know you. You don't know me. Just untie me, bro.
All right. We're a little bit past the 2-hour mark.
Yep.
I'm just gonna drop this because Raina did ask the question. We do have an email. If anybody wants to email us about getting our perspective on things, we do have an email. It's unhinged unfiltered at gmail.com. I was about to say, it's like if you don't, because I know Raina has this on Discord, but like for those of you that don't, like either send somebody a DM or you could actually just email us at the Gmail. Shout out to Tina.
Shout out. Yeah, so feel free to email us, DM us, and we will most likely, if you DM us on the low, we'll probably keep you anonymous.
Yeah. Unless you state otherwise,
unless you're like, nah, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And Raina, just to give you a heads up, what we'll do is like, if you say for instance, you DM one of us today, we won't answer your question for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Just so people don't know it's your question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to throw that out there since Raina asked,
damn, he
got
heard
back from the ads.
none of that.
Crazy. He heard
So,
absolutely none of it.
Raina, the TLDR is that email address that that Tina just dropped. You can email us there for any like anonymous opinions or advice or anything like that. And I had said too that since you put in the chat that you wanted to ask us a question, we're not gonna answer your question directly next week, so that way people don't know this. Oh, this is Raina's question. We're gonna wait a few weeks.
Yeah.
We also weren't planning to drop that until like a little bit later, but we were planning on like trying to open up for like an advice thing, like whatever, for like our email anyways. But you know, since you asked, here it is.
Balling. Yeah. But yeah. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who came to the pod. We had a great time. And yeah, I think it's about that time to say goodbye. Cause
yeah.
Shall we?
Goodbye.
with all this
Shall
shit, I gotta take a shit.
Oh my
That's crazy.
God.
Hey, I ain't lying.
Alrighty, we will see
Okay.
you all next week. It's like we missed out a week because I got busy with work and KJ went on vacation, but we will be back next week.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye,
y'all. Oh, also
y'all.
we'll be on my
Good
thing next week.
night. Yes,
We'll be
we
on
We
our
are on